Hello everybody, and welcome to another general vlog video. Today we're going to be sealing this window up and getting it ready for trim, and I figure I'll show you on this window and the rest of them will all be the same. So first we're going to start by taking it out. Oh, must have one on the bottom. Now if you look on the internet, you'll find about 6,854 ways to do this. But this is how I do it. Now I would do it different if it was wrapped. I would do it different if it was vinyl sided. I would do it different if it was, wood horizontal sided. So I've already got the window, the frame around it screwed in. So basically now what I want to do is figure out how I want to seal it and have everything come over. So the first thing I'm going to do is start on the bottom. I just bought this Pella seal, and it's specifically for windows. So what I'm going to want to do is go in. I want to leave it just a little bit longer. Whoop. Well, that fell inside, so now I have to go inside to get that. So you peel the back off of it, and you get it where it's all nice and silver. I go ahead and I put it on, about like that. And then I will take and do the sides. I might have to go get a razor blade knife. So once I've done that, then I'll fold these down, just like this. And I'll make sure that I got a good seal. And what that does is on the bottom, allows the water not to get in between the exterior and the in the middle 2x4s. So yeah, of course I can't reach that. So I'm going to get my tape. Okay, and then on this side, all I did was I measured it to length by hand, and I put it on here. Now I'm pressing it on. Then I'll take my scissors, same thing. I will go there and up there, and then I will fold it over. Try to keep it as straight as you possibly can. Now I take this little top up here, if you can see. There's a trailer right behind you guys, so it's hard to get a good camera angle. I take this little end and I pull it back, and I bring it and I tuck it around into the corner of it. I don't do the tops. I do the method of U and U. And I'll explain that more once we get the other part of the U done. You can see my sides from where I cut it are nice and sealed. My corners, they're nice and sealed. But I will go in there and however add another piece, which I'll show you here in a little bit. So here we have this side. Once again, I'll take my tape. I'll run it just about an inch above, and then even with the bottom tape. It's not rocket science. It's not going to stick out over your trim anyways. This is barely even going to stick out from the nail flange of the window itself. So I like to lay it on the wall when I'm undoing the longer pieces so it doesn't roll up and stick to itself. And then I will take this and I will kind of try to find a halfway mark. I'll come over this way just a little bit. Oh, yeah. See, I mean, once it sticks, it sticks. So, okay, about right there. And about right in there. So now I will flatten it out. The only reason I stick the top any at all, if you guys can see up here, is so I can cut it, because it comes right back off. So now you're cutting the bottom, just like we did on the other side, cutting the top, just like that. And then you will wrap this center part in. And then I will take this tab and hold this out here and roll this in for that corner right there. All right, now these corners down here look like they're sealed very good, but I go ahead and take 2 strips approximately that wide, and sometimes the backing is hard to get off, but just work with it, you'll get it. And then I put that in the corners like that right there, and then I just press them in, get them where I want them, press them in, leaving the outside lip just a little over, about 1/16 of an inch over, where you can fold down. Same way over here. We'll get the wrapping off, or the backing off, I guess I should say. And then I'll do the same thing over here. Leaving it about 1/16 so I can bend it and wrap it completely. Now I'm comfortable with no water is going to get down into here. Now I don't do the top because, for one, it's under this eave, and for two, we're going to do the top of the outside and not the bottom of the outside. It's a U, well, it's a U on the inside and then a U on the outside is how I run my tape. I'll explain as I go a little bit farther. So let me get this window in there and I'll bring you right back. Okay, now that you've got your window in and it's leveled and it's plumb, you've done any and all shimming, you've make sure it's facing the right way, it's the correct way up and down, then you want to start screwing it in permanently. Now, a lot of times I will use roofing nails, large-headed roofing nails for this, but I'm just going to use Phillips screws, and that's it. I mean, it's now the window is in, the window is secure. Now what you want to do is just the opposite. So I will come from here, I will go over the top just a little bit, and I will meet it down at the bottom. Excuse me, I'm reaching past you to lay the scissors down. You take and you peel your backing off. Once again, this is kind of a larger strip, so I put it up against the wall and peel the backing off, and that keeps it from rolling as bad. See how it rolled right there, but it didn't touch itself. Okay, then I put this on, and I go right up to the inside and I put it on. Now, this Pella tape, and any tape that I've ever used, is really good tape. But in case there's any condensation from cold outside and hot inside, or you know, cold inside and hot outside on the summer when you got your air conditioner running. You want that, if there's any chance of condensation, to be able to drip out. So I do not tape the bottom this time. So let me get the other side done and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, now let's focus on the top. So I've already got my piece pre-cut. I will get the backing off of it. And then I will come up to the top and I will bring it all the way down into the track. I will make sure that I'm not sticking out over past my other tape, and I will put it on and I will secure it. Now I'll show you a few little tips and tricks that will help you along the way. If you think of the way you put your tape on, if I put my top on first and then my sides on, I have a seam there that water could potentially get down. But if I take my sides first and then I take my top first, that seam is over top of that. So water's not going to blow up into it as it would drip down into it. So that's the way you do your sides. And you just make sure that you've got it all nice and in there. Your trim is going to fit over this. If not, then you can always trim this excess here just a little bit in order for your trim if you want to use narrow trim. I know I'm using wider trim to match what's existing on the house. So that's it. And we still have the place down here at the bottom where it's not been taped. Now the back side has been taped, but since I put the window in, you can still see the flange there. In case any moisture builds up, it can drip. Okay, now when you put your trim on, and I'll make a video on this too, but I'm just kind of giving you a little pre-advice here. When you put your trim on, you also want to caulk from your trim to your window and from your window to your wood all the way around. Once again, I don't do the bottom. I will do the bottom where the wood is to the window, but I won't do from where the wood is to the wood in case it drips. So there it is. I mean, it's in, it's straight, it's flush. I couldn't ask for anything any better. Okay, so that's it. It's in. If you want to see it from the inside, through the walls, you can see it's over there. So with that being said, give this video a thumbs up, like the video, comment down below. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe bell or button, and then click that bell notification, go all the way up to the top and click all, so you will be notified on every single video that we post. Share us on your social media pages. Follow us on Facebook, General Vlog Video. And if you need to know anything more about me or how to contact me or anything, just click the show more down below and it will give you all of our information. And also, when you subscribe to my channel, it does not cost a dime. It's not like a magazine subscription. It's 110% free. It just shows us your support and keeps you in contact as we post new things. With that being said, I hope you guys have a super great day, an even better tomorrow, and an awesome night, and we will see you on the next video. And I may have got one of the windows completed and ready for trim, but I'm still my own cameraman, so that means I gotta get up close and personal and poke you guys in the ear. We will see you on the next video. Hope you have a super, super great day. Be safe.